Hi there, and welcome to MS-DOS Game Reviews, where we play ancient games in an emulator and record the results for posterity and your enjoyment. So my regular viewers might have noticed I've been gone for a couple of days. This is because I've been trying to wrap my head around Trust and Betrayal, the Legacy of Shibut. It was released for DOS in 1987 and published by Mindscape. Now, it's a one-man effort. Now, these days, you probably will never see a single person write a whole game. Back in the old days, it was a little bit more common. And what you get when one person writes a game is you get he has a vision and he's able to implement it and throw it out. It reminds me a little bit of the Temple OS. Go look that up someday. In the way that it's different from any other game I've ever played. So, on the face of it, it has a nice long intro, but I'll try and cover that in the game. And the screenshots don't look too exciting, and that's because most of the action in this game happens in your mind, which is weird. But anyways, let's get to it. So let's go to the old manual first. And where am I? Okay, so this was made for the home of the underdogs, and all of these icons will have a little bit more meaning once you play the game. So, Trust and Betrayal, Legacy of Shibut by Chris Crawford. So Chris Crawford wrote the game, wrote the manual, made the graphics, did everything. And you'll see his face, probably. And Mindscape has been a curator of great games so far. So this game has had some promise. Of course, some stumbling blocks as well. You know, when you're a one-person team, there is going to be some things lacking. Anyway, so there's a table of contents in the days before hyperlinking. So there is a little novella at the end. So let's just go to it. So the game instructions. And I'm not going to read the entire manual for you, but the situation is that you are living on a moon together with 200 or so people that came from the planet the moon is circling. The people on the planet blew themselves up, and you guys are trying to save the culture and trying to build something better. And while you're on this moon, you guys get some sort of a mental capabilities of actually speaking directly to each other in a language called Eel. And then in this language you can make deals and promises and all sorts of things. So we'll come back to that. But yeah, the game interface is a bit weird, and that's because you literally use this mental language in the game. So I'll skip ahead a bit. Let's see. There's some dialogue information. Now we'll get to that. We'll show you pictures and all sorts of stuff. Okay, so start the game. Typical day. I'll show you that. Okay, and then a dictionary of Eel, the language. So Vetvel, that's you. And in my native tongue, Vetvel means fat skin. Anyways, and then all the other people that you can talk with. So they are all contenders for the shepherdship of this moon, and you guys are fighting it out politically. And interestingly, well, we'll get there. And we can skip past the icons. That's not a problem. There's Shiel Katzen and Tanaga will get to all of these things. Okay, so those are all the possible words you have in the language. So the writer of this game actually created his own picture language that is usable. Entire civilizations like the Egyptian Empire have a picture language as well, and it's less usable than this. So kudos to that. And then here's the story about Cebu, and it takes about 2 hours to read through. So I'm not going to bore you guys with that. We'll close this and we'll get to the game. Funnily enough, I could not get this to run on DOSBox X, and I had to use DOSBox staging. But here we go. Mouse interface, EGA graphics, really nice. So we'll pick the easiest and shortest, and probably I'll play like one day. So straight off the bat, tells you if you play this game without reading the rules in the novella, you're wasting your time because you would not know what's going on. And that's one of the failings of this game, is if it had a training mode. I've played games recently where, your introduction training takes 2 hours, and this would have been fine in this game, and I think it would have had a better market penetration. But anyways, I'll shut up about that now. This is a narration window, tells what's happening. You can turn it off. So we can click. You are Fetfel. You are alone in your house. You can go somewhere or kill time. So you can go somewhere or kill time. So your language, you say to yourself, Fetfel is going to, and if you Sodokot, let's go to Sodokot. And then you do it, because this is how you think, yeah? So you go to Sodokot house, and he is there. And then obviously you'll greet Sodokot, so Fetfel greets Sodokot, and there's a modifier, warm greeting. If you don't want warm, it can go to threatening, and haughty. Backspace if you made a mistake. So we'll do a warm greeting, because if you've read the story, Sodokot is your friend. You greet Sodokot, and Sodokot says hello. So where this game becomes interesting is you guys, when you sleep, there's a battle going on for auras, and we'll get to that later. But firstly, we'll tell a feeling, and we'll say we love this guy, and we'll do it. And so you butter up Sodokot, click the mouse, and it expresses love for you. And so let's do a deal. So offer, reveal, no. Tell, no. Ask, no. Like tell. Okay, so I've told Sodokot that nobody has betrayed him, and yeah, there you go. What is this? Tell nobody has betrayed Sodokot. Do it, because that's true. Okay. So we'll do a little deal. We'll offer a reveal, and we say this guy, Loksha, if he tells me, so this is getting a little bit more interesting. It's like, I offer to tell Sodokot about Loksha and his aura, and knowing the auras is important in battle, if Sodokot can tell me about Loksha's aura. Okay, so do it. You propose a deal, and he accepts the deal, and you can see his facial expression changes here. So good. If you go into characters and you can see about different characters, but let's do all characters just for a moment. So I now know two things. Okay, firstly, about myself. I'm at Sodokor's house, and these are my auras. I have lacking in whichever this one is, shield, and when you fight, it's a little bit like rock, paper, scissors. This guy can beat that guy, this guy can beat that guy, and this guy can beat that guy. And then Kenda is at this guy's house, this guy's at this guy's house, so they're probably chatting together. Wiki is walking around, this guy's just sitting at home, these guys are sitting at home. I'm at Sodokor's house. So that's you. You can click OK on that, and you can learn a little bit more about the character. So you are Fetvel, you are kind, good, loyal, thrifty, hardworking, loving, trustworthy, understanding, clever, vivacious, sympathetic, assiduous, friendly, clean, intelligent, and totally deserving of the shepherdship, right? So, other characters like Sodokot. Sodokot is a tyrant male, 34 years old. He's a quintessential tyrant, proud, stern, absolutely disciplined. His sense of loyalty and duty to others is unshakable. He's utterly contemptuous of what other people think of him. Sodokot loves Fetvel, me, Kendra, and Guardball. Sodokot dislikes Wiki and hates Loksha and Zubi. So, yeah, so that's why I picked Loksha, because he hates him already, so he's bound to betray him anyways. So I promise I won't betray Sodokot and do it. And this is how it goes. So you make as many deals as you can with this guy, and we'll go about this guy. If he tells me about this guy, and do it. Because I'm planning to attack one of those two guys anyway. So accept the deal, and there you go. So if you go to characters now, all characters, you yeah. So I know two of the three already, and yeah, this is the prior knowledge you need. So we've made some deals. I will promise to not attack Sodokot, because that's good. The conversation with Sodokot has been going on for some time, and he turns away from you for a moment, and you suddenly realize his tunic is entangled beside him, hoisting itself up and exposing a goodly amount what should be private skin. You stare in some curiosity for a second. After all, the private parts of tyrants are not something you see every day. He starts to turn back and face you, and impulsively you say, Sodokot, you should straighten your tunic out of order. So these random events happen from time to time, and there you go. And he expresses trust in me. Let's see if we can make another deal. Oh, I don't really want to betray Wiki. I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to ask him if anybody has betrayed me, and we'll see. Nobody has betrayed me. Okay, so the language, the icons do make sense. And I give this guy total kudos for this. So I'm going to say goodbye here and do it. And we shall go to Kendra's house. Why not do it? And we'll get there. Door's locked, of course. And she is just back. So I'm going to greet her warmly. And she's just going to be, says hello, and she's just haughty, you know, a little bit standoffish. So you know what? I'm going to not do that. I'm going to say a feeling, and I'm just going to say, look, I love this woman, I love everybody. Oh dear. Yeah, do it. And she is a little bit friendlier now. Let's just do a little reveal. What do I need to know? One about this guy. And, oh dear, let's Zuby. Yeah, okay, so there we go. Do it. Then propose a deal to Kendra. She accepts the deal. And now if I go to characters, all characters, I know everything about, no, not everything. I don't know how much he has of this. Yeah. So, okay. And we can promise I won't attack and do it. And she's trusting. Let's offer a reveal about this guy. And if she tells me it's sort of a cancel, don't worry about that. So you can tell somebody, and you can, this is what you know, betrayed. So let's not throw away my game here. We can ask if anybody's betrayed me, do it. And she says nobody has betrayed you. So that's how you start a chat. Just chat all your people up, and you can offer a reveal now. Oh, say a feeling, expressing trust, do it. Or you're thanking her, that's okay. Kendra has asked if anybody has betrayed her. And as far as I know, tell Kendra nobody has betrayed Kendra. Do it. So this language doesn't allow you to lie, actually. Alright, so one of these random events again. So your conversation with Kendra is interrupted by Aunt Dakina. The old class used to run in the clothing group and was generally feared and hated by all who came in contact with her. Old age has not mellowed Drakina. She is still a tyrant. She gives you hardly a glance and proceeds to converse with Kendra in class. This is in itself quite the insult, as the long-established convention that EL is the only proper language to use in mixed groups, unless pragmatic reasons require the greater precision and expressiveness of a local language. You shrug off the insult, for Drakina is chewing out Kendra over some infraction. Kendra herself is obviously embarrassed by her aunt's intrusion at a very delicate moment and seems to be trying to placate her and get rid of her. Drakina, however, seems determined to press a point, with an ugly family fight seems about to explode. So, I'll just go wait in a different part of the house. So they carry on squabbling, and we go back to the conversation. Right, so there we go. Didn't learn much here. I'm gonna just say no. I'll say goodbye. Do it, and now I can go somewhere. I can go back to my own house. Do it, and now we can kill some time. I like that little gun watch thing. And we kill some more time. You can see the time passing over here. And do it. And here comes Guardball. Now, all the people I don't want to know. So Guardball is at my house, and I will just greet him. Nice. Yeah, do it. And suddenly, this is the creator of the game. So he inserted himself in here a couple of times just to make it funny. Guardball suddenly pauses. His eyes lock onto something behind you. He stares intently at something. You turn around to see the object of Guardball's stare. There, standing in the window, is Chris Crawford. His face is pressed against the glass, his nose bent and his lip flattened against the pane. He has apparently been watching you for some time now. A low whistle of disgust escapes Guardball's lips. Guardball looks down at the floor, shaking his head in disgust. The two of you step over to the window, anger mixed with curiosity. Crawford pulls his face away from the pane and speaks slowly and loudly so you can hear him through the window. Are we having fun yet? So we'll just close the curtain. Done. Go away. Alright. So, there you go. Godboard accuses you of betrayal, and this is true. So I can say a feeling, and a backspace, hang on. Yes, Godboard. I can tell. No. Yeah, well. Say feeling, and apology. Do it. So yeah, it's not forgives you. I was still going to attack this guy. Anyways, let's see if anybody's betrayed me. And he says, oh dear, this guy has betrayed me. Oh. So that's how it goes. I'm going to say goodbye. Do it. Kick him out of the house. Kill some more time. Now, when you actually read the novella, it's... Wiki says hello. Wiki is a good friend, so we're going to say hello warmly back. And Wiki gives me some information. Says Kendra has betrayed me. Oh no. So Wiki, I promise I won't attack you tonight. Do it. And he expresses some trust. So let's make a deal. Offer a reveal. Now we know. Have I made any promises to Kendra? If he tells me about this guy. Do it. Okay. So, on my characters, all characters, I should know everything about this guy. There you go. And this is the guy I'm going to be attacking tonight. So, that's all I need to know. I'm going to express some love for this guy. Do it. And we shall tell him goodbye and go kill some more time. So, Kendra says hello, and I'll say hello to her. Do it warmly, even though I've just betrayed her. And she says, Wiki has betrayed you, and I will say, I trust you. So this is where the game goes. Oh dear. This guy's again. Chris Crawford looking very troubled. He barged in without being invited. When he sees you, he says, oh good, both of you. I'm having a terrible time with the game design. I was wondering if you could advise me. You and Kendra look at each other incredulously, but you both know that Chris's foibles are irresistible. So you might as well get it over with. He plunges ahead. It's the artificial personality. It's just not coming through as clearly as I'd like to. The characters are pretty good, but pretty solid. They're just not, and pauses, just not clear enough. Ah, dear. So he carries on for a while. What are you gonna... So I don't know, you should figure something out. Go away. Alright, you thank Kendra. She's very nice. Betrayal works if you say you promise. You can't betray that person all day long. So I will say I trust her, even though I know she just betrayed me. And we shall wave goodbye. Do it. So, kill some more time. Kill some more time. Zuby says hello, and I can say hello nicely back. Do it. And he's going to accuse me betrayal. Oh dear. Yeah, no. You know what? Let's offer a deal about this guy. I can tell him this one if he tells me about this guy. Do it. No, it's fine. I don't care. Begging? No. Why not? Safe feeling. Make some small talk. Do it. Ask if anybody has betrayed me. Answer. Kendra has betrayed you. So, there you go. Oh, killing some more time. Man, I'm quite popular here. Cardboard. I'm gonna greet him nice. Do it. And he's gonna give me some information. Oh, my friend has betrayed me. So, yeah. So in the end, you can see where all your trust and betrayal goes, and that's sort of the point of the game until nighttime. Man, he's back. So I'm gonna greet him nicely. Do it. Okay, so yeah, that was just a quick visit. So here we go. We're preparing for the night. And now characters, all characters. I would like to take on this guy. And he might attack with either one of these. I want one more of those. So I'm going to attack with something that'll defeat that one, which is this guy. So I'm going to do a little story attack. Yeah. So a little story attack on this guy. Do it. And I don't know what that means. But all characters. Okay, now he's got full. I think we had the similar thing. So anyway, this is how the game carries on. You gather information about all these things all day long, chatting to your friends and betraying them, and then at night time you attack them, trying to fill the void. You want this to be full. So once you have this full, then you have won the game. And that's about all there is to it. You have game options. You can save, quit if you play long. You can switch off that narrate thing, and you can look at your day. So at the moment, I just know who betrayed me and nothing else. So there you go. I'm going to call it here and say thank you for watching this little video. Hopefully it's inspired you to do something great with the day. And yeah, until we see each other next time, have a fantastic day, and goodbye.